Hi. So this is like an simpler raw kind of a video in which I would be sharing my experience, like how was my journey and what I did much thing in my college life, and like how was my experience like basically into VIT group of institute. So what was my story, and we'll discuss like raw. It's a just raw kind of video. So those like who are planning or thinking to join into the VIT, so can share some of my insights, and you can also make your decision wisely. So basically, my name is AarshPatel, and I have been a pass out of VIT 24 batch. I did BTech in computer science and engineering with networking and security, and currently I'm working SD1 at Make My Trip. So this is much basic of introduction, you can say that. And also I was like a branch topper, and I've been like a rank what do you call it, top of CGPA rank holder. I got a award consecutively for 3 years. I have also got for the first year, but unfortunately they didn't distribute it for prizes for my branch, like which I was there for networking and security. So first thing first, that all CSC branch, like whatever you have been thinking that you would be taking any of a CSC branch and like wanted to build your career into that. So first thing first, like instead of watching like video that this CSC branch is good or this CSC branch is bad or something, instead of that you should just research about the branch. Look around that what are the subjects have been there, is too many of our math subjects, or too much of problem solving, or what do you call statistics or analytic courses have been there or not. So for me, any of our subjects would be matter, or else just interest would be there. For me, only challenging was like if I get like statistics subjects, I just messed it up. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So for me, I was thinking to get go with CSE core, or go with a CSE cybersecurity or network and security. So this was a few of a branch. I was not that much passionate about like data science or data engineering, or ML, or uh, AI or blockchain, because like these were like a few of our trending domains, and like will now like AI and ML always be in a much of a trending. So you will be seeing a much of a videos, and then like you will be thinking that I'll be also joining into CSE ML, and work there, and get good a placement opportunity. So placement opportunity and everything, like we'll be talking also. So make sure that you watch the video, otherwise like you'll be missing out the information, and then later you will be struggling. So this is just a raw form of video, so you can watch into the 2x for the better of experience. So for me, the interest was into the CSE core, and like I just unfortunately didn't got into the CSE core, and I just got into CSE networking and security specialization. So I just went into there, and after first year, all the core subjects about networking and security, like it started. The course and curriculum was easy, but unfortunately I didn't found that passion or interest into that subject much that I can pursue. So I didn't went towards too much of this networking and security side, and I didn't prepare any of specific towards this specific job role, because if you choose this of a specialization branch, and it's better that you go towards that specific job role. You have other options also, I didn't went, I just went into a web development side, and was exploring towards the cloud and everything. Then later I just during my placement I had prepared this thing, but when I just got placed towards a development side role in a Make My Trip, and then I got a chance to go towards the iOS development. So now I just work towards iOS development. uh, so I didn't went across towards some my role during placement, and time also, we had different companies with a different job role, but I was much prepared towards the development side. So my only the advice would be that whatever branch you will be taking it, you should be having a passion to work towards, and also you can make your career towards that side. So for me, it was just a waste of taking this sub branch. Instead of, I would be have better went into the CSE core side, or towards other offer cloud engineering branch or something like that, or cloud computing branch, because I had like much of interest towards that side after getting into it. So it depends like what are the branch you wanted to take, you just take it, but do your own research and then take it, not just by following any of a video that these branches are like a best of a branch, or this branch you should be taking it. Second advice would be like do your best and also like try to enjoy as much as you can. So in VIT, like what do you call, we had like very much like some of our like strict rules and regulations. So you should be like reading out all the rules and regulation and like try to understand how this one thing a college into works. At one extent, like these rules and regulation were also good enough that you tend to bound in one of a security and secure in a very comfortable environment, but some extent it wasn't that good that you couldn't do far much of a beyond of a things that what you wanted to pursue. So if you wanted to pursue and wanted to edit like some different extent of path, or also you might be exploring a freedom that you just want, and you can grow yourself. So that thing like you won't get in the like a VIT, because like, at some extent there were like some of our rules and regulation and some extent. So once like you, if you choosing any of a college, make sure you read out all the rules and regulation what have been there and what you need to follow, and based on that make your decision that like you have to means that you have to go through, because once you take admission and then you start your education, 1 year get complete, second year get complete, third year, fourth year. So in that fourth year, like you will be thinking multiple times that why did I just made one wrong of a decision and now I'm struggling into this college. So making any of a decision for a selecting of college, think like a twice, and like if you want like some mentorship or guidance, then you can feel free to reach out me on a top mate. Link is also given below, so we can just connect one on one, discuss much more about that how should be a college life, because once you take into one of our college, then it's no turning back that this is the right college or not, because it's a one of kind of like a decision in which like if you took a correct decision, you might like get into it into one of a best thing after like completion of 4 years, or you might struggle after the 4 years of college, because like for me like it's comparison like I shouldn't make, but like just for me like it just worked out, because like I was like what do you call, I studied like well, I just enjoyed, and like everything was a balance for me, but what like freedom or like other thing like I was expecting, I didn't got into it. So I was just like tend to bound towards a much more towards academic sides, and towards like much more fun. So one thing was interesting for me into the college was that if you get like a 9 plus CGPA, then you don't have to go to the means classes, or you can skip your classes, but you need to maintain like consistently academic like CGPA or grades for the 4 years. So I, for this just one purpose, like I just thought that like let me work hard like towards a first time, and then like get a 9 CGPA, and like I don't have to bother about like classes and attendance and everything. So in just one semester I just like studied smartly and like worked hard, and then just got a 9 CGPA, and then like I was like no need to go classes, just have a freedom, I mean I have a freedom and enjoy it. But later like I felt that what yeah, there were like many of our rules and regulation, and that like freedom like I couldn't enjoy it. So it wasn't that like up to the expectation, but then like I just got a basic of freedom. So just to get basic of freedom, I just kept working on that, and like maintain like a good CGPA for the 4 years, and then side by side like I just kept on developing my skills, and also been working towards YouTube, and like helping out like many of our students. So what we was doing that, but means that that's only the thing like make sure you think towards our college and then make a final decision. So final conclusion, like how was your college life? So for me the college life was good enough, but the only problem like I faced there was a like there were a large number of students into the college, so you would be having a healthy of a competition in every of a kind of thing, like in academics and sports, and in extracurricular activities and everywhere. Like if you're going towards like a hostel also, there are also like too many of our students. If you're like going for the mess or like any of our laundry stuff or like everywhere, like there will be like too many of our students, you will be crowded. And that like all the rules and regulation you need to follow of your college. And then so at one extent it has been like safe and secure environment, but one extent like you would be feeling that why I'm bound towards like this all kind of a security and I don't have my own freedom like what other college have. So at some college like it has been too great that like you'll be having all your freedoms and like all of things like whatever you wanted to do. So based on that you can choose your own college. So I'm not telling that like this college is wrong or this college is right. Just that you should be looking out different options and then like choose your college, not just by watching like a random videos that you just watch my video and then you just got influence for the one of a college, but you are like feeling bad about this college. It depends on a personal perspective also. So for me like it was best that I just got highest like CGPA and like I worked it well and I just got top of the like a placement opportunity from college and been working there. So it depends on you also and how you feel about like college and like how you would be able to what do you call get surrounded and like get settled into that specific college and have like good college. Because some students I have been also seeing that like they were like a ritualistic and like they were the best in their what do you call, class 11th and means class 10th and 12th, like they had like a good of like academics, but in a college like they came and they didn't felt like a good environment, or like they are like struggling with the basic of things, and like they were not getting adjusted into the college environment because of a different kind of rules and regulation and like different kind of things. So it depends on like the students also. So it's all about it, but for me like it was the best of a thing that I just like studied well. One thing best was like we don't have like any of attendance rules, so it was one of our best thing. And I like really like used it like very well, and then got my skills upgraded and got placed. So this was like simple raw of an video. So you might have got like specific like ideas that how you should be deciding your college and like what the circumstances you'll be facing it and like everything. So this was like my personal experience, based on that like I'm sharing you my like what you call knowledge and insight, so that you can also make your decision wisely and choose your best of a career, career and best of a college. So if you need any of our help, feel free to comment, or you can reach out on top end. We'll connect one on one and discuss much more, and happy to help you there. And you can watch out like my many of our videos regarding VIT also have been made, and also like towards and also to and you can watch out like many of our videos have been made towards a VIT also, and also towards a much of a education towards the side. So that's pretty much about this so so I made a many of our videos regarding a VIT also, and also like much more about like academics and everything. So you can watch that video out, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the upcoming video.